Hi there, Tyrant here, and I just got done watching the newest episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, All of Madame's Men, and it was amazing, amazing. Okay, okay, step by step. So we finally realized what the Project Looking Glass was, which is really interesting. You get more dynamics um, from the relationship of Fitz and his father. You get uh, let's see. Oh, there's so much. There's so much. Okay. Oh, okay. Where to start? So, so they find out. Okay, we'll start out with what's been happening is where the main framework is. So they found out where the main framework is. It's in Russian, mm, the Russian facility oil drilling site. And by figuring out what that is, they figured out what they're trying to do by using knowledge from the Darkhold. And what Ada's been doing all along is trying to create this device in the real world to be able to create her her human body from the framework and bring it into the real world. And that got me thinking like so much can happen. So much. Because for a slight moment, you got that feeling like they could bring back some characters back to life, like they did in this weird alternate world um, um, arc, and yeah, they brought people back to life, quote unquote. Um, but they could permanently do it if they did it this way. But then, as I kept watching, it was more with Ward's character. You could tell that it wouldn't be the same because it's not their world and it wouldn't feel appropriate. So I'm glad the way they took it was how Coulson said the best way to solve this problem was to basically solve the frameworks world to be able to continue and basically just save their world from Hydra. So they're basically defeating Hydra again. And that was I feel that's one of the best ways they could have done this. Um, in many sense, you could see this coming, but I'm glad they did it. Um, and then there's a really good conversation that was going between between Daisy and Ward. Because now that we're talking about um, how the framework world and the real world is kind of hard to tell what is real in a sense, you know? Because even if they break free, um, will Daisy Sky still be Sky Daisy in the framework? You know, it's just one of those things. And like another thing also with Mac and his daughter, there's a lot of questions. And next week's episode will start putting everything together. Um, but yeah, it's getting to that point where it's going down to the wire. Um, a few things I want to foresee, a few things I want to hope they figure out is how is this going to um, affect them once they go back to the real world, the memories they have of just basically in this other world. They've literally lived a new life with all this. Um, Mostly Fitz overall. I'm really looking forward to how Fitz will be because he's had a huge turnaround in this one, and he's not really the same person we know from previous arc. He's changed. He's changed a lot tremendously. Um, But this was literally a giant, not 180, more of a, hmm, literally just a dark side form. And it's gonna be interesting if they keep these memories, because you technically did all these things, and yeah, it's gonna hit hard. So there's a lot that's going to be happening. Um, and now that I'm thinking about it, it's been a few days in the framework. How long have they been outside in the real world? How much time has actually passed? I haven't really been thinking about that. Huh. That's another thing. Well, that doesn't really matter at the moment. It's more, it's getting close, and just seeing how this weird contraption is gonna really do things into what's gonna happen with the show. Um, I have no idea now. I could come up with a bunch of theories. I can look them up, but I'm actually just really waiting to see what's gonna transpire next episode. And it is the next one. I was able if you like Google the Agents of Shield, it already gives you the listing of all the episode names, and it is gonna be one of the final episodes. And it's I'm hoping it's gonna end well. It's um yeah. So yeah, that's what I thought. There's probably more I could talk. Uh, but right now ooh, just so much. I'm gonna just let it sink, and then probably end up watching it actually after eat some lunch, and yep. So um, thanks again for watching. Until next time.